Hello and welcome to Kinda Keto with Donna. I'm going to give you a little sampling of what I ate in a day. So it'll be that type of video today. So I got a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And today I'm going out to get my hair done. And I have been wanting to get a new hairdresser for a really long time, and I keep forgetting to get somebody. So we'll see what it looks like at the end of the day. I am going to make myself a fluffernutter. Anybody remember fluffernutters? Where it was peanut butter and the marshmallow fluff? Well, I came across these Max Mellow marshmallows that are sugar-free and have collagen and MCT oil. And you get a little sugar-free peanut butter or almond butter and slap it together. But you do have to melt the marshmallows, and I'll show you how to do that. I just cut up 2 of the marshmallows. I like to cut it up so it will spread easier. And then we're going to put it in the broiler on low for just 1 to 2 minutes. You gotta watch it. And I found this lovely selection of the flavors of fall at Aldi, the little K-Pods. I've kind of gotten away from using the K-Pods, so this coffee maker was actually off to the side and in another room, just for the waste of the pods and all that stuff. So I switched to ground coffee. But I like these little fun little limited edition type of coffees, so I'm going to do that today. So which one should I pick for my very first one? Such cool flavors. Maple pecan, cinnamon sticky bun, apple pie, southern pecan. Well, I guess let's just start with a traditional pumpkin pie coffee flavored. That should be my first one. Now I'm just broiling the marshmallows to get them melted. I don't want to do the peanut butter because then that would just like run all over the place. So real quick, 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, perfect. I'm going to pair this with a little avocado to kind of seem a little bit healthier. But for a nice, fun breakfast, get a little away from eggs. So this was about 2 minutes. Throw together. And voila. It's pretty sticky. I used to cut it in half, but I think I'm going to let it stay whole. And there's my fun, different breakfast. Sometimes your lunch can just be some leftovers. And this is just a leftover salad. We went out for steak last night. And actually, it was a nice looking salad. It looks ugly now. But it had cheese and cucumbers and tomatoes and a mix of the greens. And I added a couple little pepperoncini peppers. And they say it's homemade dressing, but, I'm not sure about that. And just some water today. Going to make life a little easier. And that's just going to be lunch and tide me over to my beautiful dinner later. Well, I'm back. What do you think? So it's not too much of a change. Just a little shorter. Get rid of the gray in here, and we're going to try to overall lighten it. So we just kind of did some root touch up today, and she said it's going to take a couple of times to try to get it lighter and get some of the red out. But it was a new girl, and I was trying to shake things up a little bit. But I really like her. I like the salon, so I'm definitely going to go back to her. And I found a new home. All right, let's get to some cooking. For dinner tonight, I'm going to do some baby back ribs. I found these ribs from Aldi, and it was, let's see, $2.49 a pound. So I'm going to do that. And I had made this blueberry chipotle barbecue sauce, keto friendly, in another video. I will leave a link to that, and it came out fabulous, and I did not want to waste the leftover, so I put that in the freezer. So I took that out, and that's the frosting. And I also have 2 pieces left over of my keto cornbread that I really love with a little bit of butter. That's going to be my main course. And I'm also going to make for my side, I'm going to do a mac and cheese. Now I'm not going to do the perfect keto mac and cheese. Um, I'm going to use the pasta, but I want to make my own sauce. So I'm going to do a little mixture of cheddar, Gouda, and a little mozzarella. And it's a quick and easy cheese sauce. I'll show you how I do that. And I'm going to bake it so it's nice and gooey and melty and yummy. And the perfect keto pasta, I do really like that. It is made with lupin flour, so I really like that. It's hard to tell all the carbs because this is with the cheese sauce, and I'm going to make my own cheese sauce. But it's a heck of a lot less than traditional pasta, and it's going to be homemade.
Okay, you're just going to boil the pasta about 8 minutes, sometimes up to 12 minutes. So definitely check on that. So you're going to stir it so it doesn't stick to the bottom. And there we are boiling. And then you're going to bring it over to the sink and drain it like normal pasta. And we're going to rinse it with some cold water because we want to stop the cooking process right now. And I'm going to drain it and put it to the side for now. Okay, so I'm checking on my ribs. I'm going to take them out and we're going to increase the temperature to 400 degrees. And we're going to cook it again for about another 25 minutes. But first, we're going to open up the packets, leave the foil open, and then you're going to put your barbecue sauce on. And you're going to put it liberally all over these wonderful ribs. You're going to spray your pan, just an 8x8 pan, with some olive oil or avocado spray. And we're going to get started with our mac and cheese. We're simmering our heavy whipping cream. And we're going to add our 2 ounces of cream cheese and 1 teaspoon of the ground mustard and just mix that together. Okay, once that's all melted together, we're going to start adding our cheeses. So I got 2 ounces of smoked Gouda. I've got 2 ounces of mozzarella. Mix in between, and finally 2 ounces of sharp cheddar, all shredded. Okay, and now we're going to add a teaspoon of garlic powder and a teaspoon of onion powder. Okay, give that a little stir. And lastly, a little salt and pepper to taste. All right, so we got our pasta, our cheese sauce that came together really quick. We're just going to mix all that together. Okay, so we're going to put it in our prepared pan. And the perfect keto pasta is a little smaller than a traditional pasta box, so I really had to spread it out there. And you're going to add your last half a cup more of cheese or 2 ounces more of your cheese. And if you want to do a little pork rind panko on top, you can do that, but I skipped that today. Okay. Bake it for about 15 minutes till hot and bubbly. And there you have it, a beautiful barbecue dinner with mac and cheese.